I fucking just that caveman of a goddamn player. I just ooga ooga ooga. Don't you just love it when you can't interrupt? Why does he go into the fucking face too? Yeah, fucking Clash of Clan laugh. Deadly Assault is my bane of existence. There is never a game mode that shows how much I have a skill issue more than this one. If you're like me, you probably struggle just to get into the vicinity of the 20,000 point, and yet you can't. It is so close, yet so far away. And then you go on YouTube and you just see videos of people just casually getting 40,000 points, 60,000 points, and you just sit there and wonder like, how? My brother in Christ, what am I doing wrong? Like, is there a secret trick or tip or something that I'm not getting here? So today I want to try and dominate that weakness. I don't want to get stuck in mediocrity no more. I want to reach the top. I want to go further and beyond. And you know what I figured out? I'll make a video out of it too. I don't care. I know my suffering will be entertainment for you guys. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. What the fuck is a mono-eyes Miyabi? Essentially, it is the most sweatiest, no grass touching playstyle of Miyabi. You are min-maxing the hell out of Miyabi and Sokaku, proccing every single anomaly proficiency, every single basic attack that you can do. It is the most tedious and mental breaking playstyle that can happen to a player. And that's exactly why I'm going to be trying it out. Starting out the playstyle, I just click random buttons. I have no idea what I was doing. Looking back on this now, I'd rather just dump bleach on my eyes than have to watch this visual cancer. Due to the fact I did not practice it whatsoever, and I just went in blind as I could be without any research on the mechanics and stats. Talking about Bringer, he's a boss that has really one tiny thing about him that makes him annoying. Nope, you are not gonna go to phase 2. I will fucking, you fucking asshole. His phase 2. Essentially, when he's close to being stunned, he'll slowly transition into his phase 2. And during that time, he's unstunnable and you can't do any anomaly to him. And his phase 2 is a hassle. It's just a time waster. So what you want to do is just keep him there as long as possible. Don't allow him to switch to phase 2. But the thing is, the time he'll do it is inconsistent. Sometimes he doesn't do it at all, and sometimes he'll do it too early, like this part here, where he's not even close to being stunned, and despite that, he just does it. And this happens more time than I can count. I had so many resets just because of this, so much so I literally play this from noon till night. And during that amount of time, I got tilted and not focusing as much as before, which led to me getting hit more often and making me more frustrated. Not to mention, this whole playstyle is very new to me and I haven't adjusted to it yet, so sometimes I miss input and you get the point. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. I press C! I press C! Not fucking spacebar! I don't fucking get it. I fucking don't! Dude, this fucker makes it look so simple. Like, they already reached 24,000 in the first minute. Holy shit. This is so ridiculous. The fucking skill gap is tremendous. I cannot comprehend to begin with what the hell with all these. I just turn my brain up and play. I'm just that caveman of a goddamn player. I just ooga ooga, oh, big number, big damage. I don't fucking look around and see. I don't fucking observe it. I don't fucking pay attention. I don't consider anything. I'm just that fucking brain dead. You son of a fucking bitch. Don't you just love it when you can't interrupt something? Like, no. Why the fuck did they make that shit so he immunes to that? Why did he make that interruptible? Oh, stun close to 90, it's 99, I put more stun in it. Oh no, it just turned to 97. Anomaly, 99.9999%. And then fucking no, that's just no. It's like a fucking cheat code, it's like fucking iframe. This goddamn bastard. He just does whatever he wants, doesn't he? Okay, new knowledge obtained. Go further with Sokaku, you build more anomaly there. Why does he go into the fucking phase 2 in the first 30 seconds? It's not that long yet. I'm fucking throwing, am I? I'm fucking throwing. Oh yeah, because why not? Because you had to laugh and yeah, fucking Clash of Clan laugh. So fucking funny. Oh, it's so fucking funny when you get to be fucking invincible. Because why the fuck not? My skill, I've gotten soft now. Alright, I don't want to get so visceral. I don't want to get so visceral. But this game mode, it changed me, man. It makes me a different person. I'm the most sweatiest fucker when I'm playing this game mode. I don't want to see you guys to see that side of me on camera. It just so happens. I have no... That's good, that's good. And I hate it, and he goes into phase 2 because don't you just hate it? Don't you just hate it when the enemies is unstunnable because the game just won't let you stun them? I fucking hate it when that happens. We haven't even talked about the playstyle, and I at that time didn't know just how tedious it could be. We're talking about one wrong move and your entire thing goes to waste. Skill energy, anomaly timing so it freezes the stun bar, yada yada. If I talk about it, it's gonna take a whole day. There's a video about it, go check it out. But I did not know any of this stuff and I just went in blind as I could be. Hell, I didn't even have the proper build because normally you're trying to play with an anomaly Sokaku so you can trigger freeze, Lycon debuff the enemies, and Miyabi with a bit of anomaly just to make things easier. But I didn't do any of those things and I just went in with my normal build and somehow at the end of the day I come out with a score of 29,483. I somehow just beat it just by being shit. But I wasn't satisfied. I want to get a higher score, so I just spent the entire next day just grinding him out and doing every single bit of research that I could. And on the third day, I was ready. I was hyped up. So I went in and first stun, and then I fucked that up. Great. First match, already fucked that up. I can't believe it. Yeah, nothing really changed, except the fact that I've learned a couple of things. Just that turning auto chain attack off so I don't actually trigger it, and when you use Sokaku EX dash cancel basic attack 2 times so you build an extra vortex, this is really important as this saves a lot of energy. Oh, and also, did you know that you can instantly trigger Sokaku quick assist just by holding it during the counter animation? Me neither. Like, nobody told me that. Like, it doesn't say it anywhere in the game. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know that? And besides, how the fuck did people find that out? Oh, like people just sat there and just like, oh, let me just hold my EX attack when the dude is countering me. Like, it doesn't say that anywhere whatsoever. It doesn't say that in the game. Like, how am I supposed to know that? So what's the progress on Bringer? Well, to be honest, I still have the same problem, except this time I sounded even more frustrated. Oh, fuck you. I stun him and he just goes into phase 2. Damn it. And I also think the AI is getting smarter due to the fact it keeps dodging my move. Like, you wouldn't see this early on, but with time, it slowly learns. Like, I'm the boss here and it slowly learns my pattern due to the fact I keep doing the same thing over and over again. I wouldn't want to keep you here for long, but I fought this dude for 3 hours straight, back to back. If there was an example of what ADHD looked like, I would be it. Due to the fact I literally had to get it perfectly. I did not accept one mistake. Everything must be perfect and I remember it to a T. I also learned to switch out my build due to the fact I had a hard time building anomaly. I don't know how it took me 2 hours deep to realize that, but whatever. I went anomaly on Sokaku, give like on his buff, and it was significantly better. Holy shit. It changes everything. I had a much easier time when I did that. I actually had my combo on time. I was getting things done left and right, but there was still a problem, and during the second stun phase, you're supposed to trigger freeze on Bringer, and most people usually just needed 2 swing to trigger it, but I needed 3, and that took a chunk out of my time, and during the stun phase, I didn't have enough time to use Miyabi and Sukaku's ult, so I didn't build enough freeze, and I couldn't keep him there as long as I could before he went into phase 2. But at that point, I just couldn't care anymore. I was exhausted, I didn't have the motivation nor the will to do it, so my final score was 34,299, and I still wasn't satisfied. I didn't know why I did all this stuff, why I pushed myself so hard. I already gotten 3 stars and I could just leave it there. But no, I wanted to prove to myself that I could reach the top. That I could reach 64,000. But why was I lagging behind? Why can't I just get a high of a score just like everybody else? Is it because my Miyabi is weak? Or I just had a skill issue? So I just pushed myself to the edge. I had a massive ego. I was like Toji trying to prove to the Jujutsu world that he was better. And look where that got him. So I just want to say to those who actually reached 64,000k, I have massive respect for you guys. You deserve it, but I just couldn't give a damn anymore. So we move on to our next boss, Unknown Corruption Complex. And I already told you in the past how much I dislike this guy. I was very vocal about it in one of my videos. God, that video was a nightmare to me. And that still stands true to this day. I still think he's very unfun, clunky of a boss fight. And then I'm ashamed of myself to tell you guys that this boss took me way longer to finish than it should have. I went into there thinking that it can't be that bad. It can't be like Bringer, which I still have flashback about. But take a guess how long I fought him for. 1 hour? No. 2? No. I fought with him for more than 5 hours. I fought with him for so long that I literally have normal space on my hard drive, so I had to delete it. So the footage you're seeing is from the 3rd day that I tried this. Now I know what you're saying. How? He's not even that hard. Alright, let me explain. So UCC weakness is electricity and aether. So you would just pick DPS characters like Yanagi, Anton, Haramasa. But unfortunately, yeah, I didn't really spend much time with them. So I'm pretty much at a disadvantage here. So without any other choice, I went with my old friend Korin. Oh, okay, that means I'll do the Korin Nicole Astra build. That's not bad. Yeah, except the fact I don't have Astra. So I built Korin with Qingyi and Rina, which it is what it is. My main strat was to inflict stun with Qingyi as fast as possible, then buff with Rina, and then spend my time with Korin trying to damage the legs. Why the legs, you ask? Well, because when you impair the legs, you get an extra 1000 decibel, you'll deal more damage, more stun, more crit damage, oh, and not to mention the points. So I try to do that as much as possible. I would not try to reserve Korin's energy due to the buff increasing energy regen. I would saw the legs when I had the chance, I wouldn't even ult it sometimes. Whenever he's stunned, I would chain Rina's 2 times, because the boost gives you an attack boost when you quick assist. Okay, sounds like a promising setup. So, what's the problem? Impairing the legs is extremely time consuming, as they're extremely tanky. My best bet is the 2 front legs. I would have tried the back leg as well. It wasn't for every time I did that. The dude would just do that tail swipe thing, forcing me back up front. Not to mention, sometime when I'm sawing, the fucker would just move away. Like, he's like, nope, fuck that shit. Oh, I forgot to mention, his left side is easier to target than his right side, due to the fact his right side has this big ass saw in the way, and it's kinda hard to target the leg with it in the way. Like, the fucking thing is so big, Rina's ult could not reach it in time. And so, I try over and over again, 19,000, 18,000, but never 20. Never could I reach that 20,000 mark. It is so close, yet so far away. I was tearing at the edge of it, but never could I ever reach it. You may have also noticed there's no clip of me yelling because I wasn't angry at all. Bringer broke me so much that this boss fight feels like light work to me. I didn't feel angry whatsoever, I just felt empty. And sometimes I was mildly frustrated. I make like a sound like, but never, ah! Sooner or later, I began to use different characters because desperate time calls for desperate measure. I tried going for full cursed team, Billy, Korin, Nicole. That didn't work, so eventually I had to pull out my trump card, which was Bernice, Viper, and Lucy, who I was saving for Pompeii. but she ended up being the one that got me to 20,000 with a score of 21,262. And next boss is Pompeii, and I cannot do this anymore. Look, I've said before that I try to save Bernice and so now I'm just left with nobody. I can't use Corin because Pompeii's resistance against electricity, so I'm forced to use another character, which is Billy. But this time around you get 200 points for every time you dodge, so I figure I'll try to get 15,000 points by doing damage to him, and extra point comes from dodging, which Billy gets the job done. He's fairly good at it, but I can't balance both of them at the same time. If I try getting lots of dodges, then I get piss poor damage, and when I do lots of damage, then I don't dodge enough. I even try a bunch of different characters. I even tried playing Anomaly Corin. Obviously that didn't work, and without any other choice, I'm forced to accept that I cannot reach the final star. Well, I don't want to end things on a disappointed note, so I'll just say that, all in all, even though I didn't achieve what I wanted, I still learned a couple of things. One is that I need to invest in an electricity character. 2, I need to expand my roster of character and play around and see which playstyle works. And 3, I need to get good. Yeah, I won't whine and bitch about the game having an HP inflation problem like some people, but instead, I'll go and hone my skill. I can't just sit here and button smash my way through. I need to figure out what the character do, what their kits are, and how to play them to their maximum potential. And maybe one day, not today though, and also not tomorrow, I'll reach 64k points, but until then, I'll still have to try. I'll keep practicing. I hope you had fun watching this video. How did your score goes? Was it to your liking? If not, the main point is not to let it bring you down. You'll get better, I promise you that. Until next time, my name is Dumat, and this has been the video. Bye bye.